Pundi X is a project that is powering cryptocurrency adoption in some of the most dynamic markets in Southeast Asia. With their innovative point-of-sale technology, can they bring crypto to the masses? Hi there, crypto fans. This is Guy, and today I'm going to be taking a deep dive into Pundi X and its unique token. Before I get into the nitty-gritty, however, you and me need to have a quick heart-to-heart. Please don't consider this investment advice, as I'm not your financial advisor. You should always do your own research. And if you just happen to be strolling by, don't leave before hitting up that subscribe button. It's a great way to keep on top of our latest reviews. Okay, enough with the foreplay. Let's get back to Pundi X. Pundi X is a fairly new project that is trying to tackle the problems of crypto adoption. It plans on doing this by bringing its payment ecosystem to the merchants and shops we use on a daily basis. The primary driver behind the development of Pundi X is the degree of difficulty in entering the cryptocurrency market. With the exception of a handful of options, exchanges and additional crypto platforms are difficult and confusing for those new to the community. And that doesn't even include the challenges associated with owning multiple wallets, learning about consensus mechanism, and knowing the difference between a legitimate coin and a scam coin. Pundi X wants to change that. It plans to do so with three pieces of technology that work together: card payments, mobile wallets, and the Pundi X Open platform. Let's take a bit of a closer look into each of these components. First, we'll discuss the XPass card. Pundi X understands that not everyone always has access to a smartphone or knows how to make payments with one. As a result, the Pundi X project developed the XPass card so that anyone who prefers to use a card can do so. With the XPass card, users experience frictionless transactions which allow them to buy or sell merchandise with a single swipe. The card will work seamlessly with the Pundi X mobile app and wallet, enabling deposits and payments via card. When payments are made, the necessary funds are pulled from the mobile wallet. Not only that, but the wallet will support multiple cryptocurrencies, so users can pay with the digital currency that provides the best value. Again, the driver behind the XPass card is crypto adoption. A primary argument used by those with no knowledge of crypto is that it's not real and has no value. Well, Pundi X wants to make it easy for people to make purchases with the cryptocurrencies, which will help give them the real-world value they so covet. Since we've already touched on it, let's now move on to the Pundi X mobile wallet, which it calls the XWallet. If you have either an Android or Apple smartphone, you can download the app to your device and start using it right away. Pundi X wants to provide easy payments with its XWallet, which it does through its XPOS system. However, it offers many more features as well. For starters, you can pair your XPass card with your XWallet, so you can make a digital payment anywhere at any time. It seamlessly integrates into the Pundi X ecosystem, which means you can manage your digital coins, check your balance, or add funds as needed. Additionally, you'll have a virtual XPass card associated with your XWallet. So if you lose your physical card, you can always transfer your tokens from that card to your XWallet or to another card if you have one. It makes sense that you can make payments with your XWallet if you have internet connectivity. However, the XWallet also gives you the ability to make offline payments. Simply scan the QR code and the transaction will be uploaded onto the blockchain at a later date. Oh yes, your XWallet comes with a unique username and password feature for security purposes. The intent is to remove some of the confusion with public and private keys, which would help drive the adoption of new cryptocurrency users. And a quick side note here, if any of this is unclear, we have a complete Pundi X review that is linked to below. The final piece of the Pundi X puzzle is its merchant solution called XPOS. Their goal is to make digital currency available to anyone and everyone. There are plenty of benefits to using the XPOS environment. For starters, transactions on the XPOS system occur in less than half a second. Users pay without worrying about how long it will take their purchase to complete. Additionally, Pundi X says that its system is crypto neutral. That means you can complete transactions with your preferred coin. Of course, it stands to reason that the XPOS platform works seamlessly with XPass and Wallet, but it also allows users to purchase additional digital coins whenever they want. Now, it turns out that this technology is being picked up rapidly in a number of different places. Sure, they're already in Asia, but you can also find retailers in the Americas, Europe, Australia, and Africa. For those interested in using or developing on the Pundi X XPOS platform, you'll need to use the default token NPXS. This token is used by developers to publish applications and by merchants as a way to settle payments that occur within the application itself. The NPXS ICO took place in January of 2018 and realized their target of $35 million in only 90 minutes. Since that time, the token saw an all-time high of just over a penny and a half on June the 17th of the same year. Otherwise, NPXS followed along the same path as the rest of the market, which is down in case it's not obvious. There are currently a little over 234 billion NPXS tokens in circulation, with a total supply of just under 260 billion. One last item to note with the NPXS token is that you can stake it. While Pundi X doesn't require its users to do so, you can earn tokens through the staking process. For the sake of time, we're not going to go through the staking process. However, if you're interested, we've provided a link to a guide below. Let's move on though and spend a few minutes talking about the Pundi X leadership team and where they have the project going. The founder and CEO of Pundi X, Zach Chia, spent 12 years in the mobile and browser gaming market prior to starting the project. Zach has also taken the necessary steps to make sure he's surrounded by a strong team. This team also includes Pit Huang, who sold off his first company at the age of 25. Since that time, Huang has sold several other startups, so a decent fit for the project. Pundi X's president, Konstantin Papadimitriou, has nearly 2 decades worth of experience with 2 fintech companies he founded. For the most part, the team does its business in Jakarta with a research team that works in Shenzhen. The team also has offices in Sao Paulo, London, Seoul, Tokyo, and Singapore. If that's not enough to show that Pundi X is serious about its growth and market adoption, consider where the project wants to go. Currently on its plate include continued merchant expansion and activation of the XPOS system, development of the XPOS platform, beta testing with third-party merchants, along with building support for a new blockchain with XWallet. Pundi X have also been pretty busy when it comes to forging new partnerships. Included in these are BitCapital, Digital Bits, Mu, FinTech of Indonesia, Binance, Stellar, Zcash, OneChain, and many, many others. Okay, so Pundi X seems to have a pretty competent team with numerous partnerships, but how does the market look for the token? NPXS is listed on a number of exchanges, including Binance, Hotbit, Bittrex, Huobi, etc. In total, the token does just over $1 million a day in daily volume, which could be considered reasonable for an altcoin of this size. The bulk of the volume is being done on Binance, and you can trade it against Tether, ETH, and USDC. For those that prefer to trade their Bitcoin for NPXS, you can use KuCoin, Huobi, or Bittrex. Taking a bit of a closer look into the liquidity on the exchange order books, it's about average. Here is the NPX Tether order book on Binance. The depth is reasonable with a minor bid-ask spread. However, daily turnover is on the lower side, so large block orders could lead to some slippage. When it comes to storage, you're probably going to want to take it off the exchange into an offline wallet. Since NPXS is an ERC20 token, there are a plethora of wallets that you can use to store it in. These include numerous desktop, mobile, and hardware wallets. However, if you want to take full advantage of the benefits of the Pundi X network, then we would recommend using the Pundi X XWallet, which we touched on earlier. Now that we've covered the basics about Pundi X, there's still one more question to answer. What do I think of Pundi X? Well, I think the project is taking an aggressive and ambitious approach to bringing cryptocurrency to the masses. Their technology fits perfectly with their vision, and the project has shown that it's serious about adoption. I mean, you only have to look at the growth statistics to convince yourself. Consider the 5,000 plus devices in 25 plus countries together with the XPOS platform that Pundi X has already delivered. The project believes that buying digital currency should be as simple as buying a bottle of water. It has the ecosystem in place to do so. However, it's not going to be an easy ride for the project. Despite what we may think, the general population, especially those in rural Southeast Asia, are unaware of cryptocurrency. Unfortunately, the perception is that cryptocurrencies are risky, something that the wild price swings and numerous negative news reports keeps perpetuating. Then you also have the problem of encouraging spending among the hodl crowd. Essentially, most people who have crypto tend to want to hold it. They don't want to spend it as they view it as a source of value. So, how is Pundi X going to influence current holders to spend their cryptocurrencies? It remains to be seen. Either way, this is an exciting project that is bridging the gap between crypto and the real world, so you will want to keep it on your radar. And so, this brings to a close my review of Pundi X. But I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on Pundi X? Hit me up in the comments. And finally, if you enjoyed this overview, let me know by hitting that like button, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. Adios.